if you made it here, man. And I was just a bellman. They didn't even trust me to wait on the table. I was a busboy. And I'll tell you when I knew I hated the job. I hated the job when I cleaned up and nobody, I walked up, nobody acknowledged me. I picked up, nobody thanked me. And I was like, I was devastated. I was like, I cannot believe those people out there didn't say, thank you, hello. I was like, wow, I am no one. And I made a decision that day that I can't be no one. I mean, I just cannot do this. This is where all the rich people came. And it really made me feel less because I didn't belong here. I didn't know the people here. The place was overwhelming to me. Can you believe this overwhelmed me? Didn't know how to be around the people I thought were so rich. There was probably nobody there that rich, right, Diane?
Right.
It wasn't about them having their chins in there. It was about me really about my chin being down. I didn't have any direction. I mean, I can't even imagine being an inner city kid today, a black inner city kid or a Hispanic or even a poor white kid. No dad. Dude, the issue is no dad. I'm telling you, the issue is not having a dad or having a dad that's not available, or it's a big issue. It's a giant loss to a kid. Or the mother not being there, but one of the parents not providing whatever that parent provides. It really affects the kid. People need direction and guidance, and that's why my dad worked so hard. That's all I saw him do all the time. He worked and worked and worked and laughed. He worked, he laughed, and he made friends with everybody. He talked to every person he'd pass by, and I do all those things today. And my dad never, ever, one time, told me to do those things. That's what my dad did. 25 years old, 26, 27, I sold so many cars here. Right out here on this lot, man. This is where I sold all of them. This was mine. Okay, I ruled this concrete. I was, what do you say? I was Batman of the blacktop. All right, I was Superman of the sidewalk. Dude, I moved some iron, dog. We were rolling so much iron out of this joint, it was unbelievable. I'm doing 30 pieces every 14 days, just like clockwork, clipping it, okay? They called me Grant Cardone and Mr. Right, because I get your payment right, your price right. I do it in the rain, I do it in the sunshine, I do it when it was cold, I do it when it was wet. It didn't matter, man. I do it on Sundays, and there's a blue law in Louisiana. Right here. This is my little house, baby. This was my kingdom. This is where I learned to get my entrepreneurial. And I don't know what this is doing here, but I never sat down. I was on these feet every second of every day. I had these rubber soles, big thick rubber soles, because I was pounding this pavement all day long. And we didn't have a big sign like that. We weren't this big. We rolled some iron out of this joint. Back in the day, man. And I roamed this place. Every morning I'd come in here, I'd turn these cars around. One day they'd be facing that way, the next day they'd be facing this way. Hoods are up, doors are open. We were jacked up and jamming. Makes me want to sell something right now. All right, man, that's awesome. Give me a little shot, man. When I started my career right here, this is where I decided, this is where I became a professional salesperson, right here. Every day, I'd show up here an hour and a half early every day. I'd stay till midnight. Dude, I was here at 7 o'clock in the morning, had a 25-minute drive. I'm here till 11, 12 o'clock at night. Everybody's going but me. I'm in there looking, hunting, sniffing, figuring it out, on the phone, pounding. This is where I started my career, okay? Yeah, makes me proud.